defense. So now we get to see what the Portuguese team are going to throw at us. And we already have the raid boss on Rome. He's got the Tech 9 and the Kevlar. We'll be watching him, seeing some action there. But Para already dropped down to 13 HP to start. That's not the best start for sure here. And look at Wente. Yesterday it was Threat who got the shine in the pistol round. He kind of stepped forward. There we go. We see him trying to do it again here, but no luck this time with his pop flash. And he still has a single flash and a smoke as well. So we'll see if he decides to bust that out here. Because you saw how effective he was yesterday with it.
Yeah, not really catching the same kind of break as he did yesterday. But we still see the round basically starting off the same way as well. Wenton going down early in lower. So this standard setup on the pistol round not really working for Acer. At least not in the beginning of the rounds.
Yeah, not early on, that's for sure. They end up taking quite a bit of damage. And Slap is down to 11 as well, but he's over on the A site, so it's not going to be the end of the world. You have both players here on the B site still alive. There's an HE as well on Crystal. So if he spots this, if he gets the timing, there you go. HE goes out trying to catch them, and he does do quite a bit of damage, but it's not going to matter in the end. Spitfire will pick up one kill, but instant refrags come in. Rome and Kill Dreams managing to pick up both of those B site defenders, and Spitfire rotating through upper. He's going to get heard. Muterus is very close, so Spitfire spots him. But now Spitfire is all by his lonesome in a 1v4, so not looking too hot here actually for the Swedes.
Yeah, that was brutal. The nade was actually very good, but it, like you said, it didn't really matter since
if you get shot in the face, yeah, you can't really follow up on the damage your HE did.
Yeah.
So that's just a little bit unfortunate that he gets caught out in a position where he has to kind of fight, and by the time he can use that HE, it's kind of rendered irrelevant. We have a kind of quasi-buy coming out here from Acer. Actually, look at this. Really, this is about as close to a hardy go as you can get these days. P250s, a single HE picked up on Wenton, but no Kevlar, no more nades picked up on Acer's side. So really, actually, they're going to be banking on that fourth round buy unless they decide, unless they have a lot of success in this round somehow. But look at AlienTech. This is really clever by them. Well, clever. I mean, triple UMP. That's not something you see every day. Usually you see the MP7s or the MAC-10s, but UMP is actually a very powerful gun versus armor.
Aren't they all?
Well, it's like the highest damage versus armor out of the SMGs, so it's always a good choice to go for. And it's also good long range as well, as far as the tapping is concerned. So I think overall, probably the best. It's just got a very slow rate of fire, so sometimes it can get a little tricky, right? It's not like the MP9 that just like buzzsaws people down. But they managed to actually get some decent work in there. 3 kills picked up for Rome, yeah, with that UMP, so he's going to be making mad money. You can see he's up to 6,000 already. So
yeah, wow.
That's nuts.
And we'll see Acer going for another full eco, or no.
Yeah, no success that last round. No kills, no bonus money, basically. So, just a single smoke picked up here on Spitfire. Might use that to get across, and it looks like that's going to be the case. And there's the gamble, basically, from Team Acer, because they're going for 3 guys boosted up on short very early here. A single man holding on long that's going to be Threat, and a single man on B site that's Spitfire. So, with AlienTech in the lead 2-0 right now as far as the rounds are concerned, Team Acer going for a bit of a gamble in this round. And so far, it's not really paying off. Unfortunately for them, AlienTech unfortunately for Acer, it looks like AlienTech want to go out long, so they're going to have 3-4 pretty much here with the bomb as well. So they will have quite a presence on Cat for Team Acer, but there's probably only going to be one guy there that's Killed Dreams, and he's probably going to be waiting for the lurk, waiting for the rotation to come out, so he isn't even going to show himself. So unfortunately, these Cat players, they're just going to have to hit some sick shots going through. Flash already there, full flash as well. Onto Wenton, it looks like, so he's not going to be too pleased. But Crystal picks up the headshot on Para, and now this gets interesting. Can they actually root Wenton out of here so they can get a safe plant? And yes, they can. They find the angle. Portolito is going to pick up one. He's got that HE combo as well onto Crystal, who's going to be able to fall back fast enough to stay alive. Now life gets a little bit interesting here for the CT side. As in, can they stay alive and hold on to what they need to here? Can they actually get any kind of kills? Rome trying to peek, and he's going to get a kill. And that's pretty much like the worst person to be getting a kill, too. Another triple kill with the SMG. That's so much money going into his pocket now. 10,000, nearly 11,000 at the beginning of the 4th round. That's an obscene figure.
Yeah, we're gonna see an op duel early on.
Yeah, nicely done there by Rome. But that is an insane figure to have going into the 4th round. Acer, though, they're going to be able to go for a pretty healthy buy, considering they managed their money very well. They didn't go for any big risks, big investments. They kind of just played by the book. And so they have all the nades. They have a couple of kits picked up as well. So they do actually have a little bit of money. More money than we're used to seeing in most of the 4th round buys these days. For CT side, if you lose that pistol. As far as AlienTech are concerned, right now they're very slow, actually. They think they've got Para kind of looking towards Longhouse, but that might not be the case. It looks like they want to try and sneak their way out mid-doors altogether, all 4 right now, leaving themselves open to a flank. But there's actually 3 going through the mid-doors, only 2 in upper dark, and Wenton giving ground. Very patient play there by Wenton. The smoke goes down, and not sure if Rome spotted that. Definitely did not. He's going to be a free kill there. Flash out as well, and Threat's going to be able to pick up 2 kills before getting returned on, potentially, although the follow-up, and there it is. Threat managing to stay alive the entire time. Unfortunately for him, he picks up an empty gun, so he can't actually press into Upper Dark right off the bat. And then did he actually just lose his M4 in the smoke? I think he did.
Yeah.
Well, that's awkward. But talk about the king flashes there to actually save Threat and allow him to pick up those kills. That was huge.
Great job by Wenton. I think it was. It should have been.
Well, pop flash through, and they're going to just go through window and kill Testic. I mean, he's not really going to be able to do too much. Last man alive is Portolito. He had the AWP. He picks up the kill on Wenton, but it is not going to be enough. Spitfire's got the kit. Plenty of time for the defuse. Even without a kit, they would have got that no problem at all. So Acer, in large part due to Threat's performance, they managed to get that round down. And there you have it, basically. I mean, even Threat full flash, but just perfect, really. It's hard to get it to go that well. So Threat jumps to the leaderboard on his side at least, and the score is going to be 1-3. Acer trailing, but that was a fantastic 4th round. And more from Spitfire as well. That's really going to help. Like, just double spray, hold down mouse 1, and this is permo flash, perma nades, just never wanting to let AlienTech get out. Power brings it back, but then he gets returned Spitfire even more. And Muterus actually getting them to line up there. Spitfire and Crystal stack up, and he manages to get a decent double spray. That's going to open everything up here. Muterus now spending so much time. Like, you almost wish that they were actually looking long at that point while he was just messing around with the guns. Threat's going to punish him because he doesn't get into position fast enough to hide. And now, 2-on-1 situation. They should know that Portolito's up on this site. Perfect flash. And can they actually get it? Yes, they can. They can get the drop on him. Slap, able to get that kill fast enough.
That was way too close for comfort. Spitfire getting the two entries on long, and they still managed to get it into a 2v2. That was some good work from AlienTech.
Definitely a mistake on Acer's part, letting Muterus get a double kill like that. They must have literally just like walked one on top of the other around the smoke.
Yeah, I think it was a lot of luck from Muterus' side as well.
Possible, yeah. But in the end, the result is the same. Team Acer going to be able to pick up that 2nd round. AlienTech still sitting on 3, and now we have the full rush straight out long this time. So they, as far as they're concerned, they're thinking this was just this was like luck.
So much damage done by Wenton, but it doesn't pay off.
Not a single frag though, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of damage dealt though. Portolito and Muterus are both very low. There's a great HE around the corner. That's going to drop. It's going to drop kill. Dreams low, then the pop flash, and this should be the spray down. There it is.
Bye-bye.
Last man alive is going to be Muterus with 12 HP, and that's not for long. Spitfire collects a quad kill. Plenty of assists there as well for the others.
I'm just thinking about yesterday when he was the Eco Cobra fragger. This is basically the same. He just sweeps the rest of the guys with low HP down.
Wenton getting that double assist. He's going to be pleased about that, more or less.
Yeah, but nice spray control from Spitfire.
Yeah, that was perfect right there. And that's the thing. That's a spray that you can't really afford to miss. You know, you need to be able to pick up those kills when they're full flash like that and tagged as low as they were.
Yeah, gotta give credit to the flash as well.
Yeah, that was a perfect pop flash thrown from CT. And that flash is, I mean, that flash is brutal when it goes off correctly, as we saw there. So now AlienTech once again. AlienTech not really wasting too much time holding different angles. So Team Acer, if they figure this out, I mean, this is an eco round after all from them, but if they figure this out, they might be able to push up around on the map and actually try and punish AlienTech for leaving these gaps in the defense.
Yeah, this is actually a great opportunity for AlienTech to get a plant in. Unless Crystal makes some sick shots. That could have been a triple kill.
That was really close. Wenton's going to get dropped on, though, if he doesn't hurry up and get a kill there, and it's not going to happen. Portolito, Muterus, everybody dropping here. They're so very low, but Threat gets caught out by Rome. And a double kill coming in. Spitfire and Slap managing to go home. AlienTech basically, Rome is the last man alive here. 34 HP, full flashed in CT, and they're already defusing the bomb, so there really isn't much he can do at this point. He should probably even just go so far as to save his gun. But if he can get another kill, this would be pretty slick.
That's
not gonna happen though.
That's still an awesome eco from AlienTech. Not much bought anyway, and still get a plant and 3 kills. That's way more than they could have asked for.
Yeah, that's really. I mean, just solid all across the board there for AlienTech, forcing Team Acer to spend some of that hard-earned money. As you guys can see, it's like 6,000, 6,000, 6,000, just full buys, but very expensive rounds here for Team Acer having to re-equip everybody like that. AlienTech, in the meantime, now, having lost 4 rounds pretty much, they're going to be able to go for a full buy after that plant. They've got everything they need. Portolito's got his AWP. And then you got the 4 rifles and plenty of nades here to work with. So let's see what they've got in store for us. Now we see a little bit more of a standard hold coming out from AlienTech. As far as control of mid, they've got the 3, then they've got the 1 holding an upper dark, and the 1 who's hanging back holding long house. This is definitely more cut and dried, what we expect to see from a T side on Dust 2. It's what you'd call like a default hold, essentially. And so now, the question is, you know, if Acer are going to give them an entry frag. And right now, it doesn't really look like Acer are intent on doing that at all. Acer also going for more of a default situation here, playing off the AWP. Although Crystal isn't in that position, he's holding from A slope instead of at cross. So you can see here, up on the site itself, actually. And now we have some interesting plays. Double smoke on Cat from AlienTech. This is to hide their movement, and they are going to go for this A split, but it's going to come down to Crystal hitting the shots as soon as they come out of the smoke here.
And Spitfire on long.
Yeah, 1-for-1 trade. Crystal picks up the man, however, and Wenton is going to be able to go. And now Crystal, he's in a perfect position here. And Les Portolito just peeks and takes him out. Looks like Crystal actually got caught on the end of the box there. He wasn't able to back up fast enough.
Also, Portolito not showing much more than his toes. And still getting the frag. It was a good peek.
Flash and Pyro turns away, up and Goose, and that bomb is going to get planted. Threat, unfortunately, not close enough to make use of the Molotov, but he will be able to take a kill onto Pyro there when Pyro just faces looking for the pop flash. Slap peaks, and Portolito's going to go down on the site itself. Caught in a 1v2, caught in a crossfire like that. Really difficult position for Portolito. And they're going to be able to save the AWP. So Crystal, he'll be pleased about that. And Team Acer just persist. They can keep on going. No double AWP for them, though. They have the option to go for it, but they elect not to.
And AlienTech still having a lot of money to buy for, but it's gonna run out eventually.
Really impressed so far with Team Acer and their ability to retake on these sites. AlienTech just not catching a break. I mean, that was about as rough as it gets when Para's up in Goose, and he's just setting up for a pop flash to catch the man out on Cat, and that's when Threat pushes long, basically, so he just gets shot in the back.
Yeah, horribly unlucky timing.
Yeah, sometimes that's just the way it goes. Get frustrated with that. You kind of just have to put it away and focus on the next round.
Oh well.
Yeah, it really is that. It really is this that. Oh well. Okay, didn't work that time. Let's see what we can do the next one.
One of those goddamn moments.
Nice pre-fire though. Got the smoke to block off top of Cat though, so they aren't going to be able to push up, but they are forcing out some decent gear, and they force Crystal off that position, and they know they've actually done some damage to Crystal as well. So not too shabby here for AlienTech. They have some info to go off of, and they've managed to put Acer in a bit of a weaker position here. They've only have a single smoke left, and there's still a minute left on this clock. So this gives a lot of room for AlienTech to move around on this map. Especially with Wenton holding close to mid doors, a 2-on-2 approach, giving up on Cat, and just basically focusing on holding long. And they're even going for the old style boost. Look at this. We haven't seen this since like Mouse Sports with Chris J. Nicely done.
That might be why.
Wenton, Freebie, picks up with a 1, flashes as well. This is going to be a Cat plant eventually. Wenton looking for the headshot. Very scary situation for him here, and he's able to make it out just in time. No. Buys enough time for Crystal to lay into one of the players. That's Rome getting picked off, but then Muterus brings it right back by taking out Wenton. And there's the pop flash. Now, does that work? Yes, it is. Wow, very effective flash, actually. Both players there, just full flash, they look like. Follow-up flash as well, and the retake begins. Crystal already having picked off Muterus. Man on Cat gets caught by Spitfire, and a double kill. No, Threat's going to pick up the last one. That was Kill Dreams getting caught out by Gandalf.
And another near-perfect retake from Team Acer. Really good on those moments.
They're looking so good on the retake, actually, because everybody's coming together. They aren't rushing it. When you can see, once the action begins, I mean, Wenton is going to take point somewhat. How does he actually spot that man out in the smoke? Is he just going for a random shot there?
Yeah. We saw him do a lot of cool random shots through smoke yesterday as well.
One thing that you could wonder is that if you see a fresh smoke go down like that on Cat, it could cross your mind that they're going for that boost because now we've seen it. So you could really just say like, okay, both smokes are down. And the last time we saw this really was when like Chris J was getting boosted up like that to take the shot.
Yeah.
So that could have been something that crosses his mind, but goddamn, that's like some sick intuition, basically. That's a sick read if you get it right that way. But that's a 6th round on the board now for Acer. Still 3 rounds for AlienTech, so they're still trying to battle their way back in here. I mean, forced buy scenario kind of for AlienTech in this situation, just with AKs and limited nades.
Yeah, they're getting that full loose bonus and still get the bomb down, so they don't really have that much of an economical problem yet. But time's gonna run out eventually, and money as well.
It's the question of when they actually win a round, and then if they can win those consecutive rounds, or if they just get screwed by Acer.
The worst case scenario would be winning a 1-on-1 now and then losing the next round.
Oh, there's yet again that smoke going down. And they're going to go for a bit of a Hellraiser's, just jumping down onto CT slope. Wenton's going to pick that man off point blank. That's Rome getting caught, and then Crystal just taking his time, lining up the shots. They're going to jump another man down into CT. Crystal just laying waste right now. Muterus is going to take out Wenton, but then an easy kill there for Crystal. It's going to be Spitfire spotting that man out of mid, so now they know that Kill Dreams at mid doors. Not going to be around for long. Spitfire does not miss that opportunity to get on the board. And a 7th round picked up from Acer, and this is where AlienTech start to wonder a little bit, just because they didn't get that bomb down this time around. Do they decide to go for the buy or not? I think they might, because they do have enough for like 4 AKs and some nades. It's just whether they want to have the AWP for Portolito at any point.
I see Para with a little, so not really optimal wallets.
No, definitely not. And now we start to see them trying to change it up, AlienTech. It's been enough action on A all these rounds. They haven't had much success. It's time to head over to that B site, see if you can actually catch them out again. So smoke goes down. Single man peeking out on the slope. They're going to get that. At least they spot the one. But that smoke going down for Slap. There's the lineup. Can he actually stay alive? Can he get a second kill? No, he cannot. And it's only going to be a single one for Threat as well. That's not good enough, Threat. He's doing damage to Roman Portolito, but that's not quite there. Now the retake. It doesn't look like they're going to set up at all here. It is actually going to be a smoke. They're going to self-smoke off Upper Dark. Very clever stuff here from the Swedes. So that's actually going to eliminate it unless somebody decides to push out aggressive. Rome, Portolito both going in there. Rome living literally with 1 HP. And Crystal, if he gets caught there, then that would have been a horrendous situation for him. They might push window, and they will do just that. Portolito's going to get the drop on him, and he manages to save that AWP as well. Huge save there for Portolito, actually.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have had the money to buy it otherwise. He was the richest man on the team, and he only had 4,600.
And now they only had 2 survivors, so if they would lose this game, this round, it could turn out to be horrible economically for them. Not, they would still be able to buy the next round probably, but that's just narrowly.
Yeah, it's not ideal, that's for sure. I mean, they could go for a force, and that's going to be the real question, because the next round will be the 13th. 7-4 right now. Acer's still very much in the lead. And they're able to put together a pretty solid buy themselves. But this is going to be the key round, I think, of this half right now. The difference between AlienTech getting the rounds that they need or just getting slammed into the ground, essentially, because Acer could potentially run away with it if they actually pick up this round right now. So AlienTech once again getting control of mid. They leave long wide open right now. So they really are focusing on... Whoa. That was definitely a bit of a miss. That was not how that was supposed to go. That Molotov kind of ugly. But nobody really doing too much. And now the question, do they get the shots? Crystal. Shots through. Yes, sir. Slap up close. Who's going to be able to pick up the first? There it is. Wenton steps in, picks up another one. This is looking pretty good here. 3-on-3 scenario. Actually, still favors AlienTech by quite a bit, but they are going to go for the split this time around. It's not going to be everybody going in the same way. And that man just got spotted out. Bit of pressure there. Spitfire going to be pushing up. Para and Muterus. Now just Muterus. 1v3. Somehow they're getting the picks right now, Acer, and they're going to be able to walk onto this bomb site, and Spitfire basically gets everything done. 2 kills from him.
That was actually pretty cool by AlienTech. They've been going A lot, especially with that smoke round on Catwalk. And they go B and they win a round there. And they just make a fake for the old one, trying to get Acer to think that they're actually trying to switch off so it's not that well read,
Yeah.
or like easy read, but still didn't manage to sell the fake completely. And yeah, Team Acer won the round that they, well, AlienTech didn't really want to lose that round.
No, that was it. We see the result now. 13th round, 8-4. Team Acer in the lead. And AlienTech now, they have to eco. So this is the issue now. Acer could have a great round here where they could build some economy so that they are no longer at risk of ecoing. They're going to be able to buy everything that they need, even if it is a close round. Whereas AlienTech, it's all or nothing now at this point. They need to get it done right here. So now, setting up for the cap push. They're going to make this look like it's a B split, it looks like, though. Muterus is going to set up with that CT smoke. Might make it a little awkward here for Wenton when he sees that go down. You see? Spots it. Starts to head back towards mid. And then it's just going to be a straight drop into CT, actually. But Wenton holding up close. Not ideal. Far from it, in fact. Did Crystal actually land that shot through the box? I think he did.
Yeah, he did.
Wow, Crystal. Spitfire picks up the last one, but that was... Well, Crystal basically just completely annihilating that push, and Wenton being in CT right there, not getting caught off guard. Crystal right now running a 14-0-7 scoreline as well.
He's been really solid on that position, which is seen as one of the harder up angles.
Yep.
So that was also, that could have been a double kill.
That was so close.
There it is.
Yeah. That was sexy. And then he just gets like the first shot with the P250 as well. Just
No
like,
idea how that wasn't a headshot though. He didn't see anything but the tip of its head.
dude, don't question the models.
All right.
No, but this isn't the best start for Team Acer in this round, at least. Once again, we go back to the tried and true for Team Acer. Team Acer really not really allowing the defense to fall off of the B site. One thing to notice there is that, you know, sometimes teams will allow to have, or will just go with one player holding solid on the site. But Team Acer going for a bit of like an old Titan style kind of play where they keep two guys holding solid pretty much at all times, and then have just somebody waiting around in CT to rotate in and watch mid if they need it. So they do not want to have a weak B-site defense at any point in time, essentially. It's going to be like Threat and Slap basically playing as a tag team up there. 14 rounds, though, and this is it. AlienTech just waiting for the smoke to clear. They've got the flash ready. And we'll see if Acer are going to be able to weather the storm, because this is going to be a full-out YOLO rush. This is going to be very fast, very hard, and they're just going to try and get into the site as quickly as possible. They catch Threat looking the wrong way. Threat at real risk of actually getting shot in the back at this point because... Oh, when he turns around, he could have actually spotted him. Oh, that makes all of the difference. The fact that Muterus... Threat turns away just as Muterus is coming out of the CT smoke with that perfect timing. That was amazing for Muterus, and that allows AlienTech to get up to a 5th round here. There's no way that Acer are going to be able to retake 2v5. It's not going to be meant to be, especially with Muterus already on the flank. Muterus and Rome picking up the last 2, and that's going to be AlienTech with 5 rounds and a very solid take. I mean, just so quick there. Threat just happens to be looking towards mid when they push out, and his teammate, I think, got flashed there, Slap, so... Everything going well there for AlienTech in that last one.
Yeah, we saw a double lurk from CT spawn that round. First on Threat and then in the end of the round as well. And Slap being hit through the wall there. Through the doors, rather. Now they opt for a double. Now they have a double up. That's interesting.
Slap, I think, got legged for a little too, so it's going to be a little awkward for him. But then if he just sits on B plateau where he is right now, it's not that bad a situation. I mean, basically, what's going to kill him is a headshot, and if you get headshot with the AK, you're dead anyway, so... Right now, is Wenton actually... No, he's preparing in case a pop flash comes through. I was wondering for a second if he was going to try and push through, but that's not going to be the case, and because of the success that they've had on B site, it looks like AlienTech want to keep going for that. So 2 guys lurking out mid, 2 guys in upper dark. We have the AWP picked up on Portalito, but that's in mid. Instead, it's going to be Kill Dreams. And that man Para, who is now just a corpse, a smear on the wall. And we can have the rotation coming out now as well, because that bomb has been spotted with 35 seconds left. There really isn't a lot of time here for AlienTech to go for any fancy moves. Threat holding on the other side of this smoke. They go jumping through, and there you go. Perfect timing for him. Para is gone as well. Portalito, last man alive. And it's just a perfect hold for Acer. 10-5, the final score. at the end of the half. And Acer, that was just fantastic work on their CT side of Dust too.
Yeah, and Slap getting 3 kills with the AWP with 19 HP. So like you said, it didn't really matter that he got leg shotted when he's back at the plateau. And we see an AlienTech player. Oh, he's back now, so it's no problem.
Well, it's probably just, I mean, I think he was dead already anyway, so it's probably just him relogging to the server real quick.
Maybe feeling some lags.
Or maybe just had a toggle. No, guys. No,
Don't jinx it.
This is not the case, I assure you. It's not the case.
I think that's actually very common. Placebo reboots.
Mm-hmm.
You know, having the game on for quite a while can make you feel like it's lagging when it's not, and you just try to reboot or restart the game or whatever, just to get the, you know, just get the gut feeling that it's going better.
Yeah.
Like it's running better.
Yeah, you get that sometimes, you know. It's like, oh, it's the RAM or something. There's too much going on in the cache. It's a party in there. Quick.
Yeah.
Call the cops. Reboot. Well, I mean, whatever you got to do to get your head in the game, that's pretty much what has to happen now for AlienTech, because they are getting beasted right now. 5 rounds is, well, I mean, if it ended 9-6, I would say that was actually decent. So 5 rounds, it's not a big loss. They've lost the half, I think, but it's not like a total defeat. Yeah.
A pistol run win would basically even it out. Yeah.
Put them back into the running. Yeah. If they'd ended at 11-4, then we would start saying like, okay, this is definitely looking really good for Acer. But 5 rounds isn't too shabby, so we'll see what they have in store for us. They looked pretty damn good on their T-side pistol, at least AlienTech. So going into the CT side.
And then again, we should keep in mind that this is Acer's choice of map. So I'm just curious if AlienTech can actually put up a decent fight.
Well, they don't have to worry about defending bomb sites anymore, because that's one thing that really came through for Team Acer is their ability to retake on that A site. They had that down point, like really solid, with Crystal there hitting shots, Spitfire hitting shots. I mean, it just looked like this excellent duo that was just going to work on that A site. It really took a while for AlienTech to catch on and start heading towards that B site. And I think that was the big failing there, is that they probably needed to go to B site a little bit earlier in the half. But enough of the first half. Now we go into the second, and Team Acer on the T side now. They've made Crystal the raid boss. And AlienTech have really put a priority on nades, actually. So Portolito, you can see what's now become a very common move to peek up mid like this, with Muterus on Cat as well. So they really have gone for a focus on mid. They're going to attempt a bit of a crossfire. But now we get to see nice little smoke there to go onto headshot box. That's going to remove the pressure from mid, and now it's going to come down to Muterus, and he's not going to get anything done. Nice flash there by Power. That's going to slow things down. It goes a little bit too far, however, and 3 of them get past it. Pop flash comes through, however, from a second man in. That's on CT. And Team Acer elect to fall back, so they don't press the issue. Instead, they're looking to try and get through here, but it is just going to turn into a total slaughter. They've got the nades coming in. They've got the crossfire. Smoke goes up in CT, and already, look at this. Slap just can't seem to land that shot. He needs to get the kill, and he will just barely manage it, but it was a very close thing. And Crystal, well, there you go. That's what happens when you have that Tech 9. Just so brutal. I mean, Portolito alone, 1v3. He's got the bomb. I mean, he's got a defuse kit, so he could potentially get in there for it, but he needs to not get running headshot like that.
I think Para could have changed that round a lot by just having a little bit better timing on his flash, and also the nade that he didn't throw, that he was gonna throw, but it looked like he was switching too fast, which essentially let them rotate back, not getting any damage from the nade, and also just switching up the tactic completely and catching some people off guard.
That was an explosive start. Mute not able to get anything done that round.
But Portolito getting an entry on Slap through the wall? Or through the doors? Looks like a wall bang icon. That's cool.
If that's the case, that's crazy.
Could have been through the edge of the...
Yeah, the edge of the door.
As well.
And he went in... I mean, we have 2 of them up here setting up. This is going to be long. It looks like Muterus gets tagged down to 11 HP right off the bat. That's very scary now for AlienTech. Could hit that timing, but there's a second man there to cover, and they see him jump back, so Spitfire should have all the info he needs. 2 of them very low now at this point. Para is still at 17 HP. Third man is there, but that's going to be with the scout, so not the best or most effective weapon to stop a rush with. And so unfortunately there, AlienTech just get completely railroaded. Well, now, just barely. There's a little bit of a gap to work with, and they're just trying to put as many bullets through that smoke as they possibly can. AlienTech, they want to see if they can do some damage, and they do manage to tag up Threat. Wenton makes it pass in one piece. The bomb planter will as well, so he's going to be able to get that bomb down, and now the countdown begins. Can they get anything accomplished here? Kill Dreams, trying to push forward on Cat. He's looking for a headshot, trying to play the angle, but he's going to walk into a hail of bullets. Wenton picking him off with that UMP, and a triple kill for Wenton with the UMP. This is nasty.
Also a triple assist from Spitfire. You're doing great work with the P250 and long.
Yeah, and he swapped it up for a 5.7 as well, so... Eagle are on Rome, though, with the Kevlar, and, well, a perfect round here for Acer, pretty much. They'll be perfectly fine dropping off Slap. They can give him the UMP now if they want. Slap's sitting on $6,000, though, so he's got all the money in the world to do with basically as he wishes. AlienTech, though, $2,000 pretty much. I mean, they're pretty much in a pretty brutal position, AlienTech.
Yeah, they're not really gonna have much to work with next round either, unless they win this. Obviously,
yeah, that's basically it. 19th round is gonna be when it's most important. But Team Acer now up to 12 rounds, 5 rounds for AlienTech, and AlienTech once again ecoing. The only money spent in this round is on Rome, and that was because he actually saved it from the last round. So they're going for a hard eco here on the CT side, and you can see that in their style as well. They aren't really going for the gamble. They're actually kind of trying to play it a little bit normal. I don't know if I totally agree with that, because if you're going for a hard eco, you might as well just gamble and stack up everything. Yeah. They go for a very quick rotation though, so. And there's Para actually managing to pick up one. But the bomb should be getting planted here. It shouldn't change the fact that Portolito's here. He does manage to get some decent damage out onto Crystal, I think that was. Or was it Wenton? Regardless, one of them got slapped a little bit. It's not the end of the world, though, as far as the T side is concerned. Uterus getting kills in Rome as well, though. That's going to make it a bit costly. They can save the expensive rifles, but that was definitely more money than they wanted to spend in this round, Team Acer.
Yeah, but now we see they won't be able to have a completely full buy, but hopefully it'll be enough to do some damage and get some rounds on the board and get back into the game. I'm wondering if it's too late, though.
I'm thinking it might be. This is going to be really rough for AlienTech. Crystal, not going to be able to hit the tag this time around when he was so effective with it yesterday. And now, I think there for a second they thought that was actually, I think Wenton thought that was his teammate, or like they had an op in mid, when it was actually his teammate Crystal shooting, so I don't know. We saw a reaction there where he looked through mid doors, so they might not be sure if there's an op on AlienTech or not, which could be a real problem for them. Might change how they approach this. But it looks very straightforward right now, at least from Acer. And there it is. This is it. They're going for the smoke round where they're just going to cut up the site. They throw smokes everywhere as well. So you got the smoke into CT, and then you've got this, smoke into CT. Both smokes to cut up. Just a full smoke round coming out here, and this is very interesting indeed. Portolito alive on this site. No nades to stop anything, though, and the flash is going through. He is completely white. They're going to come out of their blindness before him. Para does manage to take out Slap. Muterus is alive on CT slope, but they do get that safe plant onto CT. And now it all comes down to where the threat can hold. He loses Crystal, so now they have to worry about the back line. Spitfire here, however, hits the perfect split. I mean, look at that. Spitfire and Wenton. Wenton on Cat, Spitfire from top mid, and a perfect situation there. Khalil, though, not really going to accomplish too much there for the T side, so it's going to come down to the remaining two players here, Wenton and Spitfire. They've got that bomb planted for them, so they don't need to take any big risks. Wild spray from Wenton going out, and he's not able to get the kill. And they are defusing this right now. 4 seconds left, and he has to come off of it. Very well done there by Team Acer, managing to get that key frag.
That was very close. I was wondering why Threat was taking his Galil and going onto the bomb site or towards the bomb site when they had the plan towards short, and they also had basically everyone on short, so they had such an upper hand in that situation. But I guess he just wanted to do some damage.
Probably looking to buy time, basically.
Yeah, possibly.
Oh, and he shoots right between them, Crystal. That's just some bad luck. They're trying to go for the free fire, and there you go. Great flick from him. Sick reactions from Crystal. He really has been impressive with this AWP. And somehow Para is going to be able to pick up a kill on a Spitfire, which is just ludicrous if you think about it. Good management here by Crystal as well. Wants to hold back. Make sure that they can't come forward. And Basically, there it is. It's the op and the AK. That was some great defense by Crystal.
Yeah.
Because he wants to just make sure that AlienTech, all they want to do is pick up that AK. The fact that he drops his op outside of Longhouse, goes back in to pick up that AK and defend with it, that's just perfect play there by Crystal.
Yeah, solid work there.
Unfortunately for them, Rome is on the hunt right now. And Crystal's just like, God damn it, AK. My teammate died because of you.
And if he hurries up, he can actually catch them off guard.
Yeah, they're really expecting him to be on that A site. This could be a catastrophe. He's got that AK, Rome.
And teammates are really taking their time with this push. Trying to be as thorough as possible, but...
Oh, he's been spotted. Down to 4 HP as well. Oh man, life isn't going to get any easier for him here. Nice shots on the Crystal. Really pre-fire right there. But with only 4 HP, I mean, if somehow he can make this work, he doesn't have a kit though, so he really doesn't have a lot of time to work with. Every second is so valuable, and then just a perfect pop flash on the long. Sets it up for Crystal to take the shot, get that kill, and put Team Acer onto map point here. First map of this best of 3, and so far Acer just looked dominant.
That first shot was impressive, seeing as he was obviously focusing on the left side of the angle, and someone just popping up from the right side. It's that can be really tricky to hit
up close like that as well. And yet another tag. Crystal, he's just so consistent.
He had a great hit ratio.
Yeah, just so good with that. They managed to tag down Portolito as well, who was up on Cat, aggressive. So a little bit of damage being dealt here to AlienTech, softening them up. Threat took a little bit in the trade as well, but look at this. Teammates are looking to see if they can't catch somebody out of position with this very aggressive take on mid. Rome, though, look at this cheeky position from Rome. Right below window. And now he knows. They have no idea that he's here. Steps out, gets that kill. Pop flash from his teammate. More flashes going out, and Rome, he should be able to pick up this kill. There should be nothing stopping him. Muterus is going to take Crystal. But that is just some flawless defense and some very clever positioning coming out there by AlienTech. Can't believe that they didn't spot him up there.
I don't know if you're visible there.
I think you are.
I never thought of that angle, actually. Like watching that little crack in the woods, or in the wood. It was great information given off of that.
Oh, that was very cool, no doubt about it.
But it's not over yet.
He'd gone for the wallbang. Because, like, you saw him track. He tracked accurately. You might not have thought he did, but he tracked accurately on the guy running through there. Portolito's going to miss the key frag, basically. He needs to hit this one, and there it is. Wenton takes a step too many. Not going to get the follow-up, and that bomb is now going to be able to get planted. Portolito getting forced back down to 8 HP. Muterus on 19. Rome on 2 HP. And there you go. The slaughter may very well begin here. Spitfire tags up 2. Manages to get 2 kills, but that is going to be it. And AlienTech keeping their hopes alive in this match. They've got kits. Killdream, he's going to manage to pick up the points as well for the scoreboard, so he'll be pleased about that. But that round right there comes down to just very clever positioning and also the follow-up with the flashes. Managing to just make sure that Acer, they didn't have any chance to get the refrag, because as soon as the opening was there, bam, flash comes out of CT. Both T-side players are white completely. They can't see a damn thing, so there's no way for them to actually return that kill and get some kind of momentum going on their side.
Yeah.
He wants to go for the win there. Crystal, he was dead on as well when he got flashed. He dropped down that crosshair, but he wasn't fast enough this time. Portolito is going to win there. Problem is that Winton actually takes out Muterus, so back to a 4-on-4 despite Portolito's best efforts here at the beginning of the round. His teammates are intent on wrecking his good work. Well, in a 4-on-4 like this, it is not looking too hot. AlienTech, I mean, not a weak position per se, because they do have a pretty stiff defense on the B site. But on the A site, all they're doing is focusing on long at this point. It would have to come down to the retake scenario for AlienTech. That's what they've allowed themselves to do on the A site at least. B site, it's going to be very tricky here for Acer to get in without suffering big losses. But that was a key kill that had to happen. Wenton had to kill Killdreams. And they managed to dart forward, pick up that bomb, and get the bomb plant fairly quickly here. There's no saving this time around. Portolito, Para waiting quite a bit before they begin their rotate. But they're outside, and not too much time has been wasted, actually. They are going to be able to get in here, but yeah, smoke's going down. Window, doors, valuable seconds getting bled off the clock. And looking to see when's the pop flash going to come through. There it is, and Slap full blind, but he still gets the kill. No, Wenton is there. Slap to pick up the last one, and that is going to be a 16-6 finish for Team Acer, coming out way ahead.
That's a very strong performance from Acer, especially from Crystal. I'm really impressed what he managed to do with the op. Not really flicking as much as he did yesterday, and really solid performance on long there. So I'm impressed.
Yeah, all around, just great play there. Team Acer, man, just 16-6 as well. I mean, that's a dominant performance. Clearly, they were on point on that map.
Yeah.
But they went for the cat play. We actually saw some of what we saw last night from them on Dust 2. You know, the cat play, basically, that's like the signature. Because apart from that, they do tend to go for like very bread and butter kinds of plays. But it seems like they recognized that there was a weakness perhaps on that B side, because they just